Hey everybody, good morning. I wanted to jump on here today because I was upstairs getting myself ready and I was thinking about like my morning ritual and how I always do the physical stuff, which is, getting myself ready for work and everything like that. But then at the same time, once I've done that, I also come downstairs and I pull oracle cards for myself to get my messages for the day. And I really felt it was important to just have a quick little dialogue to find out, where are you putting yourself first when it comes to your spiritual practice? Something as easy as just taking 5 minutes to see and get some messages for the day that could be encouraging and uplifting as you move through your day, I feel really sets a tone. And your spiritual practice could be things like getting up in the morning and saying a prayer, or holding gratitude, or thinking about the things that you're grateful for. Maybe even just be grateful for a good night's sleep, or things that happen, like we just came off the weekend, so maybe just really nice and lovely things that you experienced over the weekend, or even if it wasn't lovely, maybe being able to, in retrospect, see how what you went through over the weekend was actually beneficial to you, and seeing the lessons. Maybe you have oracle cards, so even pulling that. Maybe you're going to take some time out to sit and journal. How are you feeling today? It's Monday. What's your thought process when it comes to Mondays? I know a lot of people have this idea where, oh God, it's Monday, it's the start of the week, like they dread it. And there's no judgment in any of that, but it's an opportunity to maybe recognize some habits that you've created that maybe aren't serving you. Like, one of the things that I always ask my clients is you have to really, make a decision for yourself. Do you want to experience more peace, ease, and joy in your life, or do you want to suffer? And if the answer is that you want more peace, ease, and joy, which I would imagine, in most cases would, but even if it's not, that's okay as well. The key is understanding that shifting your perspective is what's going to give you that peace, ease, and joy, okay? Nobody outside of you can give these things to you. Happiness is a choice. I literally wake up every morning and I make a decision. I'm going to be happy today. I'm not going to, you can't control everything outside of you, okay? You can't even control sometimes a negative thought that may come in. The goal isn't to control it. The goal isn't to try to eradicate it. The goal is to shift it. And the power in shifting these thoughts is it's helping the entire world energetically, because we are all one. And because we are all one, the work that one does is the work of the many. And this is how we energetically support, courage, and uplift other people. Not only that, but the energy we're creating in our own energetic field. And there's one thing that I wanted to talk about in particular, which is gratitude, starting your day. If you want you want nicer things to happen to you throughout the day, start with your heart space. Take that moment in the morning. If you're going to make a spiritual practice, let it be something as easy as before you get out of bed, set your heart coherence to a high vibration by just putting your hands on your heart space and visualizing, if you could go into your heart space, what would that look like? For me, it's a flower, it's a lotus flower. And so when I imagine dropping into my heart space, I imagine these lotus flower petals just like flopping open. And there's this most beautiful radiant light. And in this space, I feel more connected to myself, because that's really important when you're about to start your day, is start off being not disconnected from self, but super connected to self, because it's going to set the tone energetically for how other people are going to match your energy. And so, you take that moment to just close your eyes. So why don't you do this with me? Let's just take this moment. Let's put our hand over our heart space and just close your eyes and just affirm to yourself that, you are a being of love, and that you love yourself. It doesn't matter if you struggle with self-love, okay? We have all been there. I used to hate myself. I used to hate myself so much that when I woke up one morning and intuitively decided to start telling myself I loved myself in the mirror, I cried. I fucking cried. And for every time I did it for a long time, because I had, from an early age, not only being super empathic and absorbing other people's energy, but also being hurt so many times by others, I decided that maybe if I hated myself, it would hurt less if other people didn't like me. And it was a habit I created at a young age. And it wasn't until I was in my late 30s, that I started to shift that. So you can do it. You just do it. Just tell yourself, look, while your hand is on your heart space, what you're doing is, there's energy in your palms. So you're creating an energetic field here. You've got your heart chakra energy. And as you're doing this, you'll feel the vibrations if you just kind of connect to it. Just connect to the truth of who you are, not the things you've told yourself, not the masks you're wearing. Doing this act is about connecting to the truth of who you are. And while you're just waking up, just sit there for that moment and say, I love you. You deserve the best. You're going to have an amazing day. I'm choosing to be happy today. I'm thankful for all of the lessons and the experiences that have made me who I am today. And then just take that breath, just breathe deep. And just really allow the energy of those words that you're affirming to just move through you. And then start your day. I went ahead and I pulled cards just to kind of give you guys a Monday message from the universe, and I got 3. So, I'm getting chills. I'm getting like energetic waves. So that was a really powerful thing we just did. But the first card I have, which is from my Priestess of Light deck, is the Divine Feminine, Magnetic Receptive Power. And mind you, this isn't just a woman thing. This is, feminine energy is about allowing ourselves, as this is receptive. It's about allowing yourself to receive. So by doing this act with putting your hand over your heart space and starting your day that way, you are allowing yourself to receive from you. Because how can you give to anybody else if you don't first give to yourself? You can't give on an empty tank. A car is not going to go anywhere if the tank is empty. So this is that reminder that you must give to yourself. And just that little act was a huge way of giving to yourself. The next card I got is from my Angel Guide deck, and it was Vulnerability and Freedom. Again, what we just did, it's a vulnerable space to be in, but there's strength and vulnerability. And so the more that you allow yourself to be open, receptive, you're also allowing yourself to be vulnerable and exposed, but at the same token, it is also helping you to be strong. And, it's okay to allow yourself to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more the universe is going to give to you. If you don't allow yourself to receive, you are creating blocks and walls that says, no, universe, I'm good. I don't want anything. And we all know that that's not true. We always want. And so this is a way of opening yourself up. Just remind yourself, it is okay. I am safe to be vulnerable, because at the end of the day, I am where my strength comes from. I am where my power comes from. I am the one that needs to validate myself and lift myself up. Nobody can do that for me. People can guide, people can be support, but you have to do this work. And setting your mind, setting your intentions for the day, making decisions, making choices about how you're going to consciously show up they're so important and impactful in your life, because nobody can change your life except for you, and you do that by changing your perception and your thoughts. And the last card is Manifestation, which just everything synchronistically goes together this morning with the message, which is basically that what you think and believe is what you manifest. So how about we start this week off with, instead of oh God, it's Monday again, yay, a new day, a new opportunity to shift the energy, to manifest more of the things I want in my life, starting with allowing myself to receive. You guys have a great week. Take care.